Balladorn Throngmason. In the fetid underbelly of the sprawling psionic hive city, where the air hummed with the ceaseless drone of 1,000,000 chitinous wings, dwelt Balladorn Throngmason, a man whose soul had withered like a blighted drone. Once a prodigy among the hive masters, Balladorn's avarice had poisoned his sacred psionic bond with the insect throng. He lorded over his swarm with tyrannical whims, draining their collective mind energy to fuel his illicit trades in forbidden nectar and psychic elixirs. But hubris reaps a bitter harvest. His hive, once obedient, now rebelled in silent fury. Drones swarmed against him, stripping his larders bare, while creditors like the merciless Silas Grimwing bayed at his doors. Penniless, racked by feverish visions of vengeful mandibles, Balladorn huddled in his crumbling apiary, a pariah forsaken by man and insect alike, his deepest flaw, unbridled greed, dragging him into abject ruin. Amid this desolation, as Balladorn clawed through refuse for scraps, a fragile form stirred in the gloom. Ilara Whisperwing, a nomadic hive scavenger cast out from her own brood. Her psionic aura flickered like a dying ember, her body marred by the hive's wrath. With trembling mandibles, for she bore faint insect traits from a botched bonding, she reached out telepathically, her plea piercing Balladorn's tormented mind. Master of Throng, the hive weeps. Your greed devours us all. Seek harmony or perish in discord. Her words, raw and unbidden, ignited a spark in his blackened heart, a desperate yearning to mend what he had shattered. Stirred by Ilara's fading whisper, Balladorn resolved to reclaim his humanity and his hive. With tentative steps, he ventured into the brood chambers, offering pure nectar gleaned from forgotten wild blooms. The drones hesitated, their psionic hum wary, but a few accepted, their minds brushing his with cautious warmth. Minor foes assailed him. Skittering vermin rats pilfered his stores, and jealous underlings like the petty drone keeper Flint Buzzard mocked his efforts. Yet Balladorn persevered, mending webs and soothing larvae, feeling the first fragile threads of trust weave anew. But old shadows cling tenaciously. Tempted by a shadow offer from Silas Grimwing, a cache of potent psychic crystals, in exchange for one final hive drain, Balladorn faltered. In a haze of greed, he siphoned the swarm's energy, revelling in the rush of power. Catastrophe ensued. The hive convulsed in agony, drones turning feral, Ilara's fragile form crumpling under the psychic backlash. Humbled and alone once more, Balladorn confronted his unslaked weakness, the relapse carving deeper scars upon his resolve. In the nadir of his despair, salvation arrived in the guise of Thorn Elderglow, an ancient hive sage exiled to the outer webs for his radical doctrines of symbiotic unity. Perched upon a colossal drone mount, Thorn's eyes gleamed with psionic wisdom. "Young Throngmason," he intoned, his voice a resonant buzz through the ether, "the hive is no slave, but a mirror to thy soul. True mastery lies not in dominion, but in communion. Yield thy will, and the throng shall exalt thee." With visions of harmonious hives from epochs past flooding Balladorn's mind, Thorn's revelation forged iron in his commitment, banishing the spectre of greed. The ultimate tempest brewed as Silas Grimwing, now swollen with stolen hive power, unleashed a corrupted megaswarm upon the city heart. Mandibles gnashed, psionic tempests raged, threatening to engulf all in chitinous oblivion. Balladorn, armoured in resolve, plunged into the fray at Thorn's side. Ilara revived by his side as his fierce ally. Waves of drones assailed him, illusions clawed his mind, and Silas's venomous laughter echoed. With every sinew strained, Balladorn severed his old chains, channeling pure harmony to rally the true hive, forcing the ultimate surrender of self to swarm. From the maelstrom emerged a transfigured Balladorn Throngmason, his psionic bond radiant with mutual reverence. The corrupted swarm crumbled, Silas fled into obscurity, and the hive city bloomed anew under harmonious buzz. Ilara stood as his steadfast consort, Thorn nodding sage approval. No longer the tyrant, Balladorn became the guardian weaver, his growth a beacon, greed transmuted to generosity, isolation to unity, proving that even in the darkest hive, the light of redemption endures eternal.